As you can able to see that in previous video we covered this, so you can able to go to the domain racer reseller hosting series and learn from that. But now we has to move forward to the main important setting that we need to do first, very first, before starting any installation or any plugin or any settings in our WHM server. So here we knows that we can do this. Now to change the password you can able to do this. Configure cPanel analysis, we can able to do it from here. It is not required to go inside because it is already set up standard way. About a cron job we are not going to cover because this video, the main motto is to help you to understand a basic configuration. But if you want extremely advanced and most powerful configuration, that time you have only one option, that is buy a managed dedicated server or a VPS plan from domain racer or dedicatedcore.com and get a cPanel along with that, so you do not have to worry about management of the server. Let's begin with the main topic of this video is tweak settings, because all of this we can able to do very easily. Let me help you with this before starting a tweak setting. Server timing. Here you can able to change your server time. That means the entire server time you can able to change from here. Time zone you can able to change. That means if I will set here India, so that time this server timer will run as per the Indian time zone. If I will set UK, that time it will be UK time zone. So whenever you are running any application or any sort of code, so that time it will run as per the set time zone only. Let's move towards the tweak setting, and in this we are going to cover only 3-4 settings that are must need to be covered. Remaining things, for that you need a technical person to do this, but if you want help you can able to go and contact our dedicated core team, so they will help you out. Let's begin. Here we need to go compression and just scroll down, and here we need to set certain settings. So in this case you wanted to increase your compression level, so that time you can able to increase, but by default it is 6. So in this case if you wanted to increase or decrease you can able to do this. So in this case let me set it 7. This will save the storage little bit. After that I will go for the software section. Okay, here it is all the settings are set properly, and I will go to the PHP one. Here you just need to scroll down to the bottom and click on Ion Cube Loader and Source Guardian. So these are PHP loaders. So that means the most of applications are encrypted with these two files, so we need this application to be running on the server. So whenever we run any sort of code which need this encryption technology, so that time we can able to run very easily with these two softwares. After that I will go to the main setting. This is the extremely important settings, but if you do anything wrong your server IP address may get into the spam, or you can say may get into the blacklist IP address zone. So to avoid this, make sure that set these settings extremely carefully, because if you are using this system for yourself, so that time you can able to enter like a reasonable amount, like you know that in single day you can able to send max to max 100, so that time you can able to set like 100 email IDs, 100 per hour. So you can able to set 100, 200, 400, it is depend on you. But if you are selling to someone else, so that time you have to be very careful setting this number, because if you set here 500, so he can able to send 500, that means he can do email marketing. And if the emails are getting bounced, that means your customer is sending an email to unknown person. It is known as email spamming, and that makes your IP address blacklisted everywhere. So if once it got blacklisted, even if your dedicated server or VPS server provider cannot help you, because you purchase server and server IP or server data is your responsibility. So to avoid this, please set this information very carefully. If you need help, you can able to contact us. We will definitely help you in this. Now click on save. Once done, again we will go to the tweak setting to verify it, and you make sure that after saving each and every tweak setting, you did it properly by re-verifying it. I will go to the domain sections, and here as a bonus part, I will share you one setting that is the most important one here. That is, click on this allow to park subdomains, allow to create subdomain across the account, allow to create subdomain across the account, allow to remote domain. We don't want a remote domain to allow. Reseller, allow reseller to create account. So yes. Allow unregistered domains. Yes. Because sometimes user buy the hosting first and then they buy the domain. So basically we have to allow this. And one more thing here I would like to share, that is restrict document root to a public _HTML. So in this case, sometimes if your cPanel need a multiple domains, at that time, if this setting is on, means all the add-on domains are must uploaded into public _HTML. To avoid these restrictions, we can able to click on off, and after that click on save. But make sure that this is completely your choice. If you not understood, just read this. Let me give an example. Let's say abc.com is your domain, and for that domain you created a cPanel. In that you wanted to upload XYZ domain, means upload a data for the XYZ add-on domain. So in this case, if it is on, then the XYZ domain data should be in public _HTML. But if you make it off, so that time you can able to one step back, that is one directory back, that is in the root of this particular cPanel, you can able to create a new folder, and in that folder you can able to upload the file of XYZ file. So that means both the domain files will not be collapsed. So this is how this work. So this is extremely beneficial when the customers wanted to host multiple domains in a particular cPanel. Click on save. This is how we completed a basic tweak settings. Again, we will go and re-verify it. So just check whatever the settings we did, have we done properly or not, and then we will move further for the next part.